I'm just like so now with my dog.
It's your spooner. Call me Queasy. Like and subscribe. Gonna breakfast with me. It's your spooner. Call me Queasy. Like and subscribe. Gonna breakfast with me. Hello, my beautiful kings and queens. It's your girl Queasy, and I'm back with another episode. And before we even get into this episode, because I have so much I want to talk about, but I don't want to make this long. Before we get into it, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you wait, hold up. I know I've been gone for a while, but you not subscribed yet? Alright, what is you doing? I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds to hit that subscribe button. Why? Because it's Sierra Spooner. Should have subscribed sooner. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you 10 seconds, alright? Go ahead. And now that you are subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell so you get more notifications of my every time I post a new video. So now, before I get into anything that I'm about to say in this episode, I just want to thank you guys for reaching 1K subscribers. It was a struggle for me. It was not easy. It did not come easy. I had to put in some work, and I'm so thankful for 1K. So it may be small, but we gonna get up there. But I'm just grateful for 1K. And I was going to do a 1K giveaway before my little hiatus or whatever, but because of that, I've been so focused on like so many other things that I didn't really find an idea or what I want to do for my 1K giveaway. So with that being said, maybe I'll do a 2K giveaway or whatever the case might be. I don't know, we'll see in the future. Now, for the reason you guys are all waiting for, why did I take my little hiatus? Why was I gone? I wasn't posting any videos for a while. I wasn't on social media. Long story short, I was in a depression state and I wasn't happy at the time in February. January, for me, the year started off great. I was starting to do more things that I like. I thought it was starting off great. However, when February hit, for some reason, I just fell off completely. Like when I say I fell off completely, I fell off completely. I was depressed. I was angry. I was sad. I was crying random times. I was beating myself up. I was on social media comparing myself a lot to everyone that I see. I was being very negative towards myself and very doubtful. And it just tore me apart, honestly. Like, even the times where I thought I can do something, in the back of my head, it's like, nope, cry. Like, literally, there would be moments I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, or whatever the case might be, whatever I'm doing, I'm driving home or I'm going to work or whatever, and it's like tears. Yep, cry for no reason. Cry, just think about something, cry. And it wasn't easy at all. It wasn't, I'm about to cry just talking about it. It wasn't easy because I felt alone, and I know that I wasn't alone. But I felt alone majority of the time. I felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt like I can't do what I want to do. I felt like I can't become who I want to become. I felt so doubtful, and I was being so negative, and I was beating myself up. I was just in a stage where I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to go anywhere. I wasn't eating. I lost 10 pounds. I had lost 10 pounds. I wasn't eating. I was probably eating once a day. Probably wasn't eating sometimes, probably just like, I don't know, a piece of bread or something, or I would drink an inch or whatever the case. But there was times where I was not eating at all. I had lost 10 pounds. Nobody really knew because I'm the type of person where I like to deal with stuff on my own. I didn't want any help. I didn't want to tell anybody. I wanted to go through it by myself. And that's just the type of person I am. I don't ask for help for no one. I'm very independent. So it caused me to just distance myself from a lot of people, and that didn't help at all. One person that really helped me, I don't think he knows. I'm not sure if he knows, but it's my boyfriend. There was a lot of times I would cry to my boyfriend a lot. He encouraged me. He talked me through a lot of things. He was just there for me, and I needed that because, like I said, I felt alone and I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't really want to explain what I was feeling because I sometimes couldn't even explain what I was feeling. It was just a complete shutdown. It was just, there was just no explanation for certain things. But what I can say looking back at it is there were things that triggered it. One thing was me going on social media and comparing myself to people, which was so unnecessary to do because I was literally putting myself in a situation where it was like, okay, look at what this person has, you don't have this, or look at what this person's wearing, you don't have that, look at what, just whatever it is, I was literally putting myself in that hole, and it wasn't helping me at all. Therefore, what I did was I got off of social media completely, and it helped me a lot because I stopped looking at other people's lives or whatever they was doing. I stopped comparing myself. I stopped wishing for things that I didn't have. And not only did I stop doing that, but I also had time, because we don't realize it, but us scrolling on social media takes up so much of our time. Well, for what I used to be, because I used to be on social media like all the time scrolling, and because it was taking so much of my time, now that I am off of social media, I had so much time. So in that time, I was basically finding myself. I was doing a lot of things to get me out of that depression state. I was reading, as if you can see my little collection of books right there. I have some more, they're just not shown. I'm still decorating. That's also what I was doing. I've been decorating my room. I've changed my room around a bit. I got a headboard. If you guys see my previous video, I didn't have a headboard, and I also had a tapestry up. I took that down. I will be doing a little room tour again. I know I did one last year, but I will be doing another one because I did change my room around a little bit. Decorating, I've been reading, I've just been learning and just growing as an individual in these past 2 months. I literally took everything that happened to me in 2020, whether it was bad or was good, and I reflected on it in these past 2 months. I wrote down some new ideas, I wrote down some new goals, I set some new goals for myself, and I've just been trying to grow as a person ever since I realized that I can't be in this depression state any longer. Like, I can't sit there and be sad because it's not helping me at all. During this whole stage, I've got into manifesting, cooking more. I've just been doing things that I generally love. I forgot how much I love my time, spending quality time with myself, getting off of social media, and I just forgot how to do things that I loved, and doing those things really helped me. And I can say now I'm not in the state that I was in February, in the beginning of February, and I'm just so grateful I'm not anymore, because I thought that nothing was going for me. I thought that my YouTube isn't growing. I wasn't seeing anything. I was stuck. I didn't want to do literally anything because I thought, okay, maybe I'm doing all of this for no reason, and maybe all of this is not enough. It's not good enough. People won't like it. Like, I was literally being so negative to myself, and it was just hurting me. And I'm so grateful that I've got out of that state. I haven't been trying. I've been not as negative as I am. I do catch myself sometimes with my inner thoughts, but never saying the negative things how I used to. Still learning. It's a process, you know. It's not gonna come easy. Nothing in life ever comes easy, and that's my advice. That if you guys take anything from this video, nothing in life comes easy, okay? Everything happens for a reason, and I say that because everything that happens in my life, I always say there's a reason for that. There's a reason I went through my depression state. It's because I had to learn from it. I had to grow from it. I had to realize the person that I am and the things that I can do, and I did. And I'm grateful I went through what I have. I don't regret anything. I never regret anything, because you move on and you keep going. You don't sit there and you don't get stuck, and you don't be stuck for however long. You realize what the problem is. You get some help. Definitely get some help. Don't think that you can do everything by yourself. Coming from somebody who loves to do everything by themselves and loves to be independent, some things in life, you're going to need help. And I had to realize that, and I'm very grateful that I did. I don't regret it at all. And my advice to anybody who's in a depression state and they feel stuck and they don't know what to do the things that you love. Just start with that. You're not alone at all. You're not alone. There's plenty of other people going through the same things that you are. Talk to somebody, whether it's somebody you don't even know, because sometimes you can relate so much to somebody you don't even know because they're going through the same thing as you. Maybe talk to a family member. Sometimes they can give you the best advice. Like my mom, she gives me, honestly, the best advice. When I was sad and I was crying, sometimes I would call her and she would just talk to me. I didn't have to give her a reason why I was crying. She just knew like the right things to say. So you just need to talk to somebody. Like, don't go through things by yourself, because you're never alone. You may think that you're alone, but you're never alone. I promise you. There is no one in this world that's like you. I promise you. There's nobody in this world that's like you. You may think, okay, this person is doing the same exact thing that I want to do. Who the hell cares? Who cares? No, who cares? Because you seem to care, but nobody else does. There's not even 1,000, there's millions of doctors. Do you think the person who's going to school right now who wants to be a doctor is going to say, oh, I don't want to be a doctor because there's so many? And I had to realize that, oh, I don't want to be a stylist anymore because look, there's so many. I can't do it. Yes, I can. I stopped saying the words can't. I'm still learning to stop saying try. I will try to do it. Instead, I would love to say I will. And just stop being negative towards yourself. Manifestation works. Sometimes in order to get out of the depression state, you need to just do things that you love. You need to talk to somebody. Stop comparing yourself. It doesn't do anything for you. And love yourself, because there's nobody in this world like you. No one. Read, because knowledge is key. I can't wait to continue elevating, continue growing, continue being in my high vibration. Just continue being me, because there is no better me out there at all. Of course, there's better versions of me as I grow and I get older, but there ain't no better me out there, and that's on period. Okay? And there ain't no better you out there, and that's on period. Okay? With that being said, thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for 1K. thank you for being here if you're still here on this journey with me, and I will be happy to continue this journey, and I'll also be happy to make videos about it, videos about depression and anxiety and just feeling stuck. I will be happy to do that. If you guys want it, I will give it. If you guys don't, I might still do it. It don't matter. It's my channel, right? Okay. But thank you guys again, and I am so grateful. Make sure you guys like this episode, like right now. Make sure you comment down below, comment down some ideas, comment down some advice, comment down if you guys agree with me. Just literally comment down anything and everything, and make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Why? Because it's the average spooner should have subscribed sooner, and make sure you hit that notification bell to get notifications of every time I post a new episode. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in my next one.